Hey, what's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another episode of what was it called again? The car video. Forgot my own show name. That's terrible. No, a lot happened in the last day. I'm out here on the road. I'm on the road, middle of nowhere in a hotel. Well, whatever. That's fine. I am wherever the show goes. Wherever I go, the show goes. So it ain't no big deal. I'm just gonna tell you some things though that are funny to me. One of the things that I thought was pretty funny was the I'm watching the marketplace fall apart. It's crazy. It's crazy to see the marketplace do what it's doing. Now everybody already told me about how their reaction was to the Tokyo show. And let me just tell you, man, some people will just never take accountability, okay? Some people will just never take accountability. And that's okay in my opinion, right? Here's why it's okay. I'm not saying, I'm like zoomed in. Don't look at my face. No. I'm not saying, is that too much light? Is that okay? I feel like that's too much light. Alright, so here's the thing. It's okay, in my opinion, that people aren't taking accountability, right? That just gives you the opportunity to weed them out as someone to listen to and take seriously. I will say this, at least John took a little bit of responsibility, and accountability, saying that, fully admitting that he messed up, that they were drinking their own Kool-Aid. That's the least he could do. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because at the end of the day, there is no day. No, at the end of the day, right, it's up to the viewer to decide what is important to you, right? Who's telling the truth? You gotta be the decider for yourself, right? That's your life. It's your money. It's your choice. Do what works for you. If believing in Charlie, who never admits he's wrong, is what you want to do, that's fine. You decide. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Okay? Again, I don't want you to think I'm some sort of, I'm pushing you somewhere. I want you to go in the direction of your own volition, whichever way it is. Okay? Some people will tell me, yeah, I still like Charlie. I'm a big fan, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, God bless you. Hope it works out. Hope it works out. Other people told me, nah, I'm done with them. It's over, bro. I'm fed up. I'm going to learn it. Some people do that. And some people really taking it, to heart, and are really achieving. I know one guy who said, I'm done with them. And that was a month ago. And he's doing pretty good. He's doing his own trades, and he's actually making money in the bear market. He's making more money now. Bear market. Hey, that's some shit. Other people have told me they'll watch the show for entertainment purposes, and that's fine. Whatever works for you, man. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. That's not what this is about. I never was that person. You guys are adults. I'm a more of a adult-oriented show. This ain't for kids, so I'm never gonna be like, this is what you gotta think. Think for yourself, right? I've always been against those persuasive YouTube videos anyway, because if you really were that persuasive, you would not be doing YouTube videos. I always find that funny. Someone's like, here's a documentary persuading people, like all those video essays, and I'm just like, you dork. If you really could convince people with solid argument about anything, you would not be doing YouTube, okay? You know what they say, those who can't do, they teach. Well, those who can't do in this day and age, they pretty much YouTube when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't even pretend to know that I could convince you of this and that. I don't even pretend. I just tell you what I know and let you decide for yourself. I watched it. I watched the video. And you guys know my initial reaction from yesterday with all that streamed with me laughing. I was laughing a lot. I had a good time watching that. I listened to that. I got popcorn. I legit got popcorn. I said, let's go. I was was like, ah. It was good. It was entertaining. If I was an investor of whatever they're selling, like Polemos or anything like that, I'd probably be pissed. I would probably be pissed. Oh man, well, what's going on with Polemos? Anybody else wondering about Polemos? How's that going? I hope it's working out. I hope it's working out. Oh man, I'm gonna stop. Because some people watch this, they are invested. Oh man, no, that's what I'd be doing right now. I'd be like, oh. So let's pull back for a minute. Let's zoom out. The marketplace is on fire, and I've said this for months. People are now accepting that it's a bear market. Bros, I have to tell you something, man. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say it. I know this is controversial, and that's fine. I probably said it in a previous video. I may have said it on this video, and I don't remember. This is take 2. The first take was not good. In the past, I've said the bear market was in May. Why? Because you lost the Chinese. You lost the major institutions, right? And what I mean by major institutions, I'm talking about institutions that were also invested in Chinese tokens, like DOT. Yeah, I know it's not Chinese, but you know what I mean. Any token that's super supported by the Chinese marketplace is what I'm trying to say. So you lost the Chinese, who dumped every Friday, right, to get drunk and religiously. They were always on Friday, They were always on Friday, dumping the market. So you would always see that. It was like habitual, which is weird because it's like the last thing you want to do is be predictable in the marketplace. You know, the last thing you want to do is be predictable. So that was weird to me. But anyways, that's who they were. They went and they got drunk, and they basically that's what they were doing. And then on Sunday they would buy back in. I think Sunday night or Sunday morning or something. 1 minute later. And sorry about that. Somebody was at the door. They had the wrong room. So anyways, like I was saying, the Chinese market, they would dump every Friday, as I was saying, and then basically Sunday they would buy back in. And then as a result of that, you know, other marketplaces start other institutions and other, you know, investors would adjust to that, right? They would try to take advantage of that, right? So you had a lot of fluctuation, so a lot of opportunities to make money. If you were somebody who was selling and buying constantly, there was a lot of opportunities. So if you dumped the market, let's say you dumped it on Thursday, which is what I did. I was very habitual with that. I would dump probably Thursday morning, and it was pretty much that was the top of the market for that time. And then on Sunday, I would buy back in probably Sunday morning or Saturday night when I knew the market was dumped, and they were like, you know, the Chinese were drunk, and I'd make a pretty penny doing that. I did that a lot with DOT. I did a lot of that. Thank you, Kraken, by the way. Kraken makes it easy. I hate these other exchanges, man. You know, I know people hate Kraken. I get it, whatever. But Kraken was one of those places where you really could. I got a lot of Kusama from them because of that. I basically bought almost no Kusama. Like I bought like 5 Kusama, and I walked away with a lot of Kusama. So that happened. That was like early in the markets. That was how I was making money pre dump, right? Whatever, the height of the market at the time. So that's why I considered April, May, the real actual bull market. It was pretty predictable, versus after that, everything, you know, was like in flux, and there was no actual reality of like what could be happening. You didn't know anything, you know. It was unpredictable, really. I mean, there were some things that were predictable, but for the most part, the bear market was something that was inconsistent. Some things would make money, some things wouldn't make money. Things that were promised that normally happen didn't happen. And obviously not every bull market is going to be the same. 2017 was one way, and we all learned the hard way that it wasn't going to be that way with this bull market. But for the most part, the bull market itself, going from 2020 of the crash of the Black Swan, aka Katana striking, and the markets dumping in 2020, March of 2020, all the way to 1 year, a little bit over a year, May 2021. That was a good pump, man. If you were just doing that, just buying ETH, BTC, buying the other alts and selling them at the top, you probably came out with almost, I would say, if you just did that and you weren't playing around with alts, you weren't treating them with respect. You know what I mean? Like, you weren't treating them like an actual token that's gonna do anything except go up temporarily. You were dumping it at the top, like 3x, 2x, whatever you were getting, like shorting it basically. the purchase version of shorting it, it goes up 4x, you're out of there. If you were doing that, you probably walked out with $500,000. You probably walked out with some good money. Now, I learned a lot. I was still new, didn't know what the heck I was doing for the most part, and I learned a lot, and I came out pretty good, like learning as far as like being confident. And I think that's why I'm more confident in like my current, like, not predictions, but like sentiment. Like, my current sentiment is like pretty on par with what is happening, because I understand what this marketplace is now more than ever, versus what the bull market was back then, and me not understanding that this is it. This is the end, basically. I think people now are coming to grips with this being the bear market, which is good. I think it's too late, but it's a good learning lesson for a lot of people, like, maybe like yourself who's watching this. Again, this is not a knock on anybody. This is a learning. This is all learning. I don't think this is an L. There are no L's if you don't walk away with nothing as far as knowledge. That's a double negative on purpose. So if you walk away with understanding and learning and applying that understanding and learning and actually taking the correct actions, which is not treating this marketplace too seriously, I think you're gonna do very well next time around. I don't know what the next thing is, but I think a bearish mentality is really, like, not bearish as in completely shorting it. Oh, I got 10%, I'm out of here. Like, I don't think that's the way to go, but I do believe that having a mentality that is, look at the market, numbers going up, things are going good, I take my principal and a little bit extra, always take principal and extra out, and look at the marketplace and treat it for what it really is, which is a pump and dump, right? It's all a Ponzi, it's all a pump and dump. It doesn't matter as long as you make money, right? As long as you're making money and you're not losing money, and you're getting in and you're getting out and you're making it worth your time. I treat it like I'm getting paid for my time. Again, my time is valuable. It's not just I'm in the market and I get my principal. No. Get in there, get your principal, get your percentage, for your time, and get out, right? Whatever that may be. Again, I don't think it's 10%. I think 10% is gonna kill you. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's gonna, like, inside, it's gonna kill you inside. You're like, 10%, versus like, whatever, 1.5x or 2x or 3x, or just don't sit there forever, right? Even now I'm starting to kind of get a little bit more bearish on even Bitcoin. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. But anyways, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your time. And I think I might be able to do another one next week on Monday. Nothing for tomorrow. Nothing on Sunday. I'm sorry. I'm going to just be on the road. But thanks so much, guys. I appreciate your time. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.